So, Urban Decay has a new Naked palette and it is the Naked Honey. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Maryam here, or welcome back. In today's video, I am going to be reviewing and doing a tutorial on this look that you see here using the new Urban Decay Honey palette. If you like this look, if you are here for the review, then remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can see all of my Wednesday and Sunday videos. I personally am feeling this look, but you're gonna have to watch until the end of the video to find out the verdict, Team Truth style. Let's do this. Hit it. I honestly don't even know how to begin this review tutorial. This packaging is so gorgeous. It's taken my words away from me. I don't really know what to say. This is probably the prettiest and the most eye-catching Naked palette of all of the Naked palette series. Definitely my favorite because I am a lover of gold, and this is just so extremely gold. I love it, and I am not ashamed to love gold. I'm not a silver gal. I'm a golden gal, not a golden girl. Anywho, we've got 12 golden neutrals in this range here. $49 palette available on urbandecay.com on September 13th, and also sometime around September 23rd, 22nd at Ulta, Sephora, and then the 25th and the 26th in stores respectively. As always, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This particular Naked palette, well, let's put it this way. I wasn't so thrilled about this Naked palette. Yes, we've had the original Naked, we've had the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, the Heat, the Cherry. Then they discontinued the first Naked palette, the original. Then they brought back the Reloaded. It's just a lot of Naked. Is it too much nakedness going on? Are we forming a nudist colony? But seriously, when I saw these colors on Trendmood's page and on other pages, I wasn't really drawn. It seems like it's a lot of colors that I've already seen. They looked very washed out and very subdued to me. That is until I received this palette in the mail, until I opened it up, and until I saw it in person. The camera lens, doesn't matter if it's the iPhone or this professional camera that I'm shooting on right now, the camera lens and the lighting just do not do it justice. These colors here are vibrant. These golds are distinctive. There are several golden shades in here. This amber here, this golden, this honey. There's this beautiful bronzy queen and a HBIC. What does that stand for? No idea. Coppery type of shadow. There's a lot of mattes that are also very ochre and totally up my alley, but they do not translate on camera. The packaging is stunning, and this definitely translates on camera. I mean, how can it not? Honestly, it doesn't even need to focus on it. It just looks so gorgeous, like a gold member. Just let me dive in there. But now I really do need to see how it performs, and I need to create a look because that's what I'm here to do. My favorite thing. I have an Urban Decay Primer Potion, which I'm not a huge fan of. I think it's a splotchy type of formula, and it doesn't help your eyeshadow adhere evenly to your lid. So I'm gonna use my FENTY primer. I don't know, I used to really like the Primer Potion back in the day, like 10 years ago back in the day, but now I'm not so sure. I think I was only liking it for the fact that it was blocking my oils from seeping through in my crease, but I didn't really care for the smoothness of my eyeshadow application back then. Because although I was always into makeup, I wasn't that into makeup. And at that time, I would say I didn't really experiment a lot. I only started experimenting with makeup after I discovered YouTube, namely Proms Fan, Candy Johnson, Marlena Makeup Geek, Helen Mon Blog de Fille, Judy Time, Hey Judy. Who else did I watch? Wayne Goss, Lisa Eldridge, Pixie Woo. And honestly, after I discovered YouTube, that's when I really started getting into a more elaborate makeup application. I started playing with eyeshadows, and it actually allowed my inner artist to come forward, because I am and have always been an artist first. I just didn't realize that, well, my face was in fact my canvas. Enough talking. Let's pick up the first shadow here. Should we use the included brush? Let's. Brush is kind of cute. This definitely looks like honey. I'm gonna pick up Swarm. It's not a super heavy palette, but I prefer a lightweight mirror, so I'm gonna start applying that Swarm onto my outer transition between the crease and the brow bone. And I'm not using any windshield wiper motions. I'm just sort of packing on the color, and I'm seeing how it applies. This is a nice color. I was actually expecting it to come off off a little bit more vibrant, but that's okay. Applying pretty smoothly and it's sticking to that Fenty primer, and it's also blending out. Packing it on, smoothing it. Definitely not a bad first shade. Next, I'm picking up Keeper. Get it? Beekeeper. I want to see how different these two shades are. In the palette, they look pretty similar, but this does come off a lot darker. I'm gonna use this Fenty brush and apply that slightly lower just to kind of chisel out my eye socket and add a little bit more dimension. I see why they put this shade here. I get it, but honestly, I could probably do without Swarm because this one is very similar and it could probably be blended out. This one just packs a little bit more of a punch. Nothing too unusual, nothing out of the ordinary, but good. Good so far. Do believe it's time for me to cut some crease. I haven't done that in a hot minute, but with these golden tones, I just want a little bit of a base. So I'm gonna pick up my Boiing Cakeless concealer that I've been loving on this flat wing gloss brush. I'm gonna carve out this rounded shape. Do the same thing on the other side. This one's not so perfect, but I will make it so. Don't you worry. I'm gonna take that back, blend it across the lid just to provide that nice base. This actually also helps me to determine whether that Boiing Cakeless concealer is a good base for your crease and for your lid. I'm gonna pat that out with my finger a bit, just so that it's not too tacky and so there's not too much product. You guys, I just realized I never did swatches. What? The actual... It's swatch model time.
Oh, is it really?
It is, I forgot. Bye. Starting with Flyby. Nice, sweet. You see it? Is it there?
That's a little better.
Okay, it's one of those blurring colors. Here is Swarm. That's the one that I have on my lids right now. Oh, that does not swatch very well at all, but it applies much better. Here is Amber. Amber's great. Love her. Here is Keeper. Yeah, see, I like Keeper a lot better than this Swarm. Not only does it apply better, they're just a better color. Here is Golden. Gorgeous. I think my mom would like these colors. Here is Honey. Come on, Honey. Similar but different. Here comes Queen. Ooh, yes, Queen. Here comes Hive, like a beehive. Not like my Asian glow type of hives. You're not laughing.
Oh my god.
Drip. Drip's alright, but not bad. HBIC. What does that stand for? Is that like some acronym of something cool that I don't know because I'm too old? I have no idea. It is beautiful though. And last but not least is Sting. Your favorite. And I will dip. Wanna rumble like a bee, huh? Throw a hex on your whole family. I'm getting carried away. All right, but swatches were completed. Thank you, swatch model. I like these golds. I like these golden colors a lot. So I'm gonna start with golden. I'm gonna apply that straight to the inner corner. Pack that on just like that, realizing that this brush is just a pinch too thick for the edge of this cut crease, but the color is gorgeous. Gorgeous, darling. And I'm so happy I actually cut that crease. Let us pick up something a little bit more precise, this wing gloss brush. And this will help me get all the way to the edge. Golden is glorious. Next, I'm gonna pick up Honey, this shade right next to Golden. Same brush. And I'm gonna pop that straight to the center. So I want that center to be really yellow gold. This gold actually reminds me not of Honey, but of Indian gold. And Indian gold is my favorite gold. Why? Because it's yellow, and yellow's my favorite color. Duh. Wow, I didn't really think I needed this in my life, but now I'm thinking I was wrong. I was wrong, and I just can't live without you. Because you're the one that I want. Brew, brew, brew. Honey, the one I need. That was a mashup, just in case you didn't catch that. Trying very hard not to sing Honey by Mariah Carey. All right, there's a bit of fallout with that second golden shade, Honey. And it's a bit annoying, you know, it's a bit annoying because it is kind of clinging given the fact that it's one of those shimmery shades, but you can fix that by applying a little bit more powder on top. Otherwise, you'll just be very luminous all over. Next, I'm gonna clean off the same brush, the same Wayne Gloss flat brush, and I'm gonna move on to Amber. I'm gonna apply Amber right here to that 3/4 zone. filling of the lid space previously created with my Boiing Cakeless concealer. Okay, Amber. What I'm liking about these metallic shadows is that you can very easily create a metallic gradient from the lightest gold to the most yellow one to the deepest. That's a pretty cool feature. I wanted to dip into that HBIC, but I just don't see any space on my lid for the HBIC, so I'm gonna pick up a bit of Queen. Yes, Queen. And I'm gonna pack that close to the lash line, kind of in a diagonal to represent a wing. But really, I'm just darkening this portion here while still keeping it metallic. I don't know if that's actually doing anything. I mean, it's doing something, but it's not as dramatic as I wanted it to be. So we'll just leave it at that for now. I'm gonna take a little angled brow brush and dip it into one of these mattes. Let's try Drip. And I'm gonna add Drip right above this golden line here, just to create a little bit more contrast. Just tapping it in, flicking it up, blending it with the previous matte shadow in the transition, and just winging that out. You'll see why in a sec. Oh man, I am really limited on my brushes today. I did not pack anything. I guess I'm just gonna pick up this giant Morphe brush. It does somewhat have a tapered tip. I'm gonna dip into this Hive, and I'm gonna run that right on top of the previous shadow that I applied, blending everything together, smoothing out that wing or that wing transition like that. Yes, 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 yes. And now I feel like I need more of that keeper. More of that keeper right here. More of that keeper right there. Good. I'm gonna pick up this non-existent transparent shade that looked like absolutely nothing on Lee's arm. This one's called Sweet. I'm gonna use it to clean up the brow bone and also underneath this whole area just to lift it up. Yeah, like that. That works. It's kind of like a blurring shade, I would say. I don't know if they meant for it to be that, but that's what I'm using it for, and that's what it's working for me so far. Not bad at all. So now it's lower lash line time, and I'm gonna pick up my Sexy Smoky Eye Pencil from Aroma Nova Makeup. Gonna line my waterline kind of heavily. I feel like this shade, just called Make a Wish, goes great with this palette and with all the colors, which is why I picked it up. Man, I love this pencil so much. Super long lasting, and the color is great. So much better than black. It's so smooth and so creamy. So easy to blend out. I'm gonna use the other side of the brush. I don't even remember what was on it. I think it was Queen. Yes, it definitely was Queen. So I'm gonna use whatever's remaining on the brush to blend this pencil out. I'm gonna dip back into Queen, add a pinch more on top. I'm liking the way that this under eye came out better than this. Why? No clue. I'm gonna blend out the bottom ever so slightly. And now I clearly need a highlight. I'm gonna pick up this Flyby, this whitish shimmery shade. I'm gonna stamp that right here to the inner corner. Did I need that? Maybe not. You know what? Let's top that with a little bit of golden. I'm gonna try that on my finger. That's a little bit better, but no, I'm not really liking the effect. Fail. But I definitely want something more in this inner corner than just this white dot. All right, gonna pick up that Sweet and add that right on top to the small area here. This eye was unaffected, but you know, we gotta make them match. You can still kind of see some shimmer there, but I feel like I kind of was able to make it work. All right, moving on to the top lash line. The reason why I left it blank up there is because I do want to use a brown liner for today. Using Benefit Roller Lash in brown, I am going for a wing, honey. A big wing, all the way to the heavens. I like drawing a thicker wing line when I do a cut crease like this, because I visually enhance my lid space by so much that I can pretty much get away with any thickness of liner. I mean, I could honestly go all the way up to my crease. How nice does a brown wing look with this eyeshadow color compilation? So good, so good. I'm gonna add a little bit more of this pencil just to bring everything together in this outer corner. Add a little bit more darkness and dimension. Make everything flow and blend. Yes. And then I'm gonna pick up a bit of Sting. Look at me, using up almost all the shadows in this palette. Seal that outer lower lash line in place. Looking good. Mascara time. Then I'm gonna go fetch some lashes and I'll be right back for the lips and for the final verdict, you guys. Lashes are on. Dallas by Kim J. Love. Love lashes. Check them out. Links are down below. Lips are ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in Me versus the World. Just be careful because this one does get on your teeth. And here is my final look that I am loving. living. I'm here for this look, you guys. Let us observe the eyes up close. These are some glorious golden yellow 22 karat eyes that I am a huge fan of. I love this look, and you know what I'm about to say. I have no plans tonight, and I feel like this look needs to go out and it needs to be seen. Thank you to the Naked Honey palette for making this look happen for me. I don't think I'm gonna put this palette down. This is another hit, and it's a great one from Urban Decay. I love the Naked series, I always have, and I'm gonna continue supporting them as long as they keep on coming out with bomb palettes. True, I wasn't as impressed with this color compilation when I saw it online, but when I saw this in person, and trust me, you gotta see it in person, I was floored and I was blown away. The pigment is there, the price is there, and I think the quality is there. So I am gonna give this a high rating of a 9. Get your hands on it if you don't have it already, and I hope you do enjoy. See you guys in my next video. Other videos right here, more Naked reviews, more foundation reviews, more Team Truth style videos. I love you. Peace.